morning, Mr. Lee.
Hello.
Evil GT, internet and YouTube sensation. How's it going?
It's going great, but why are you working for Performance M now? What is Performance M?
Performance M looks after anything BMW and Mini. They look after Mini stuff, so.
And it just so happens I've got the BMWs and the
E46
in the workshop.
Absolute future classic, that, mate.
It's not just an E46, it's an M3.
M3.
But it's only amazing when it's working right, so it's in for some bits. Can you tell me what's happening with it?
It is. It's in for the Scorpion full system exhaust, which I believe you got.
I got the FLC.
Really? Thank you very much to Scorpion then.
Yes, thank you.
Much appreciated. And the brakes, but they're not going to be done today or tomorrow. We've had confirmation from VBT about that, they're too busy. Okay. It's also in for the back main oil seal. Yeah,
which is obviously leaking oil.
Gearbox off and other stuff, and then, yeah, so that's that.
Big amounts of labour.
Yes, and it's a clutch and flywheel. Sachs clutch kit and flywheel.
Which is going to make it drive amazing.
It will do.
Like OEM Plus, like I wanted it.
Yeah, there was another thing and I forgot what it was.
So what you're trying to say is, if I want anything else for the BMW, I'll go on performancem.co.uk.
Performance M, it is .co.uk, isn't it, Shaq? It is .co.uk, yeah. I was just making sure you were performancem.com.
The main thing is, how much is all this going to cost?
You don't want to know that yet, mate. Calculator's broke, but we'll have it fixed by the end of it.
Give me the batteries out of that.
It's fine,
Take it out.
Don't you worry about it. But yeah, otherwise, mate, we are good to go. It's on the ramp. Johnny P's working on it, and you know he's like the fastest mechanic in the West.
Alright, you stay there then.
Alright, mate.
I'll go and see how Johnny P's getting on.
See you later.
So we've got the Sachs stuff here.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh, is that empty? It's very light. Oh, there you go. Ooh. There's your shiny new clutch.
That is small.
Yeah.
That's the flywheel. Yeah. No,
that's the plate, the clutch plate. Pressure plate.
Pressure plate.
There you go. This is the flywheel. Heavy that. There you go. Oh, oh.
Oh, so this is the one that's going to be loads of labour and it's the smallest part. So when we say a back main oil seal thing,
should that have...
We didn't actually know what we were talking about, did we?
No.
Oh, if anyone wants to know, that's it. So we're not joking about this. This isn't a free job, right? Even though Shaq, what a guy. I mean, just look at Shaq. You know, he's a nice guy, isn't he?
Oh, so you know what I mean?
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, proper good looking.
Head of Performance M. Oh yeah, he's
all
very
the chicks
handsome.
dig him and that, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Head of Performance M. No, we mean it, don't we?
Yeah,
we mean it.
We mean it. People say it when they're looking for money off a bill, so...
well, that's it. So when we get the bill, which is going to be a bill, it ain't cheap. If you want to know how much it is, check out the podcast, £3 a month plus that.
There you go. I love how you do this. Seamless integration.
Patreon.com/EvilGT. Thanks. There's other problems with this car. There's loads of problems with it actually. One of them's the steering. There's loads of playing it. So we're going to Ask Johnny.
Yeah.
See if he knows what it is.
Yeah.
Because Performance M.
Generally, you know, with my expertise now, it's usually like the tie rods or the track rod ends, or a mixture of both.
It looks too big to go through holes.
Oh really? You're going to have to cut through the bumper?
It's going to be tight. I mean, I'm sure it fits because they wouldn't have made it otherwise.
No.
But it's going to be, it's going to fill out this.
It's going to look a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully sound a lot better. That's the most important thing.
What have we learnt with getting rid of boxes?
Oh yeah, we definitely shouldn't throw that away because something won't be quite right, like there'll be a flange that's wrong or something.
Not because of Scorpion, because of this?
Yeah, because of this. Something on this will be different to a normal E46 M3, that just happens with us, doesn't it?
And then the exhaust, we'll have to go back in that box because before we've just thrown boxes away.
Yeah.
So when you come to Performance M, normally you won't see you doing this, will you?
No, you don't. I thought there's a camera here, so best to get in front of it.
Yeah. So you're going to make out that there's two people on your car when it's really...
I know. I must just stress to Shaq that there's not many women that watch this channel, so you know.
didn't think it was possible.
What?
You finally found something you're good at.
I found me calling. The only problem is illuminating them both at the same time. Look.
Well, you're not professional yet, are you?
No.
You know what you need for that, don't you?
Certificate.
2.
The mount for the rear end of the gearbox are not attached to the mount, so every time you're going along, that's flopping around.
To be fair, if
We'll get some noise at the back end.
you're going to say to me where exactly the noise is coming from, I would say there.
You'll be getting now.
Yeah.
To do the sump.
Well, I'm happy with that. That's not what the problem is.
Yeah, same. I'm assuming this is the sump.
Yep.
It's weird to see the sump so far back in a car. Usually the sump would be around here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's massive. It goes all the way up to here.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's it.
So we've established that the back main oil seal, which is a common problem with these, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is that bit in there is good. That looks like it's fairly fresh actually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we found an oil pressure relief valve on the side, which has been leaking all the way down and then covering
And
everything.
it's catastrophic leak, that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Lots been coming out of that, and it's quite high up, so it must have been a bad oil leak.
Yeah.
But if I could see if I can get my camera around there, if I get there, so it's right where your finger is.
Yeah, right in that hole there.
Right, so that's where the oil's been coming out
Yeah,
of and
it's
dripping
come
right
down.
down.
Yeah.
Down here and then obviously across the back of the car.
Yeah.
So this is what, a high pressure
It's an oil pressure relief valve.
oil pressure relief valve. So this is what's leaking. Is it the little
Yeah.
sort of seal in there?
It is, yeah. So it looks
Right.
like that's where it's coming from.
You wouldn't think that them tiny little, that little hole there would make all of that mess on that thing down there and all in the bell housing. There we have it, back main oil seal's out. Give it a little bit of a clean up in there, ready for the new one. Job done. New oil seal, back main oil seal is in. So although that wasn't leaking, because the gearbox was off and we've got a new one anyway, it's just, you know, you may as well. There we are. So Awesome's nearly ready to shut and Leroy's just
I've not been out
back.
I've not been out that long, have I, Lisa?
Been out ages, hasn't it?
Forever.
Gallivanting.
And I brought everybody cookies.
More to the point, I want to know, what did you get your wife for her birthday?
I've already got a new coat actually. Got a new coat.
I bet it's not as posh as your new coat, is it?
It's more posher.
Really?
It's Burberry, isn't it? Well expensive.
Right, so I've got the flywheel going on.
Yeah.
And then now the clutch and the clutch pressure
Alright.
plate things on.
So you'll have
There
to
you
take
go.
our word for it. There is an actual clutch in there.
There is.
Yeah, brand new set one in there.
All aligned properly as well with the tool.
Yeah. Yeah, before anyone asks. We have aligned it.
Basically, this has been done properly.
So where's Jimmy when you need him?
Oh, Jimmy's off this week.
Right, I don't know where we're gonna...
Put it somewhere where we're not going to get full of shit. You know when you said we're jet washing this? You're jet washing.
I'll be jet washing it, no doubt.
You do actually know how to work this, don't you?
How's you turn this on?
Oh shit, that's Jimmy's cup. Multi-use. Oh, stand it back.
That's why I'm saying you need soap. It's oil in it.
Get closer, like that.
Oil repels water, this is what I'm saying.
Close. So here at Evil GT, we don't do anything by half measures. So that's the first rinse off. Now Benji is going to demonstrate how you do the snow foam.
Multi-purpose?
That was the quickest snow foam ever.
Let's get the other side. Yeah, that's made no difference whatsoever, that, has it?
That should at least save, what, 2-3 kilos?
At least. Got to. Much better.
Thank you very much, Dorenza. Proven performance. And you know what? I know this is proven performance.
Why?
Because look at these. Look how good they are.
Oh, they're posh, aren't they?
They are nice.
Well, they look completely different to these. So these are replacements for...
Yeah, replacements for them.
Right.
Look how much better they are.
Well, they look mint then, don't they?
They're like solid, aren't they?
Like a brand new.
Yeah, well they are brand new.
That would be good, seriously, because there's going to be a lot.
So this has had Jimmy's special sauce on it.
Yeah.
You didn't clean that very well, mate. I mean, look at that. Look at that.
Well, why don't you give it a scrub and whoa! It's only going to get shitted up the second you drive it home, innit? Let's be honest.
Can you talk us through where we're up to now? Because this is more or less the end of day one.
Plates are back on. We've not been able to do the oil, I keep getting this wrong, oil pressure relief valve, because that's coming tomorrow. You're putting the back box on today. Yeah. Because we're waiting for some flange, these bits here. So, yeah, the fire rings, these.
They're mullered.
They're like single use really. We need new ones of them because they like crush when you put the pipe on. So they're coming tomorrow as well, hopefully. So we can put the back box on at least, loose. Yeah. And then tomorrow we can put the middle pipe bits in, mid pipes.
And obviously these bush mount things have
from
been
Dorenza. So otherwise, the back main oil seal didn't need changing, but we changed it because the gearbox was off. But it's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah, a couple of more hours tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Happy days.
Perfect.
That already looks so much better.
That.
Yeah.
So see you tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah. How good do they look?
So they've just been painted up.
Yeah, because they were brand new anyway.
Because they were brand new anyway, yeah. And the rears, I think, are the most impressive because they used to be all like messed up. Because the rears on it, they were 20 years old.
Yeah, yeah, they were like all grey and pitted, and this was obviously embossed. So the M was embossed. So what he's done is he's flattened it down, completely smoothed it, and then put the M badge on over the top. Yeah, they look amazing. Them.
Really good, that. We've got some brake fluid.
We have. Mine's stuff. Hey, we've got better stuff in the Clio.
I'm not going for the height. This is just nice. I won't have to change it every year.
Right.
You have to put 5.1 in.
Yeah.
And we've got 1152 pads.
I think these are the same ones that are on the RS4, aren't they?
These are the equivalent of DS2500s, and everybody knows DS2500s are good.
Yeah, they feel grippy, them.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they rears, them? Or are they fronts?
Hold on.
Oh, there's loads in there. Oh,
yeah.
You'll take my hairs off my face, man.
So again, we've probably said this before, but these are the Csl fronts. Oh, do you know, Johnny? No? We're just putting them on. Yeah. And we've got the rears, which I think are direct replacement.
Yeah, there you go.
Benji? Can you tell us what the neg police are
right, so now this is something that we've not thought about because this is not the kind of thing that we would think about, but we don't know whether the standard wheels now are going to go over the brake calipers.
Loads are in there, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it clear, yeah.
That looks, well, that's the OEM Plus look that we're going for, right?
And it looks OEM Plus now.
Yeah, it does. We still need to get silver ones of these, because then black ones look a bit shit, and we still need to get the silver grille.
It needs a grille because it's up there.
Yeah, the grille's up there, but it's got black.
Yeah,
black grills.
We'll sort all that out.
That's still stuff that we need to do. Right, so yeah. Right, so Johnny's got about another half an hour with these front brakes.
In the meantime, we have something to tell you.
Oh.
We have to interrupt today's broadcast to bring you...
Look at this.
Thank you to today's sponsor and our only sponsor on this podcast, Beer 52. Now,
strategically placed because my address is on this side of the box.
I'm only going to say you get a load of beers, you get some snacks,
yeah,
and the thing you do get, which will make you feel posh, is, well, apart from all these posh beers, basically you can pay $5.99 just for the postage because it's a big box, so you know
$5.95.
Every little helps.
Yeah.
And they'll send you a free box. We've got you that because, you know, we're amazing and stuff.
That's what we do, innit?
I'm going to go straight to it. Beer52.com.
Yeah. /evil. Yeah, you just have to pay the postage and they send you a box of beers out like this. I think you get 8 beers in it.
Just take our word for it. Well, his word. Because I haven't tried
They're really good.
Well, he said they're good, and he is really good at tasting beers. He loves beers in. This is an amazing deal. $5.95. Just pay for the postage. Go to beer52.com.
Put your teeth in, man.
/evil. And just, yeah, they'll send them to you. Unfortunately, we're not stuck them in the fridge, so we can't drink them anyway.
No.
But on the next podcast, we'll drink these.
We'll have a few.
And then you'll know. Fucking Kinder Eggs in it! Do you remember the RSQ fee that I had in black?
Yeah, I do.
Sprung?
Yeah.
The sport back?
Yeah.
It was nice. Well, that's the normal version of it.
It is. I like that wrap though.
Yes.
Satin, it's like a satin charcoaly grey.
That looks factory.
Satin. It does. Is it satin?
Sitting in it right now.
It's satin.
Hey. Hey, and this is the other Ben.
Yeah.
The one that can actually do something. We want to talk about the wrap.
The wrap looks mint. Not too sure about these lights, Matt. I don't know about them anymore.
So
I've gone
who
off
did
them.
actually do this wrap?
Ultimate Customs in Warrington, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact name of it, but it's grey satin charcoal or something like that.
So is this a similar one to our blue one, but just obviously not blue?
I think, and not chrome. This is just a grey satin charcoal, whatever it is. It looks immaculate, that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Well, we're running out of time.
Yeah.
We've only got half a day, and Johnny P's getting the other side on.
What you're saying is you've got to finish the car off?
So, no, not really finish it, it just saves Johnny 5 minutes, doesn't it?
Johnny 5 minutes?
Johnny 5 minutes, yeah.
That's what his wife calls him.
Very loosely put on. Story of my life, that punch shit in the wrong hole, mate.
Definitely know what's going the wrong hole. You're worrying me. Why are you taking so long to put this on?
It's because there's two of them and I can't really see all that well.
I'll have to be honest, Greg. Your job's at risk here, mate.
The brakes come off on this side.
Yeah, we know who it is. I don't think Greg's been very confident in your ability, mate.
I don't think he's worried about his job, is he?
No. It's not that hard, is it?
No, piece of piss. That's all the fuss is about.
Squeeze it in.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then that on the car, just pop it in.
In here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know when you offer someone help, you're supposed to help them, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Johnny could have done this quicker himself.
Johnny's just checking to make sure I've tightened everything up that needs to be.
The thing is though,
well,
are you going to be qualified after this?
So, did I have a BMW brake certificate before
I'd be
this?
very surprised if you've not.
Well, I must have now.
Right, so them shoulders have got to sit on the outsides.
Yeah.
And then get that in. Well, without scratching the caliper as well.
Please don't scratch the caliper. Are you sure this is, can you not do this, Johnny, please?
Yeah.
Let Johnny do it.
Yeah, let Johnny do it.
I mean, the calipers are nice, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Ruin them now at this stage.
So the trick is you do the top first and then the bottom, there you go.
The trick is you don't do it,
No.
Johnny does it. So unfortunately it still isn't done after day 2. We're still waiting on some bits for the exhaust, put the exhaust in.
They're like the fire rings, the gaskets that go, they like squash when you put them on, so they're still not here. The actual mounts, the rubber mounts have arrived, but we still can't put the exhaust anyway. And then the oil relief valve or something, that's still not here either. Tomorrow apparently.
Okay. So in theory, not that much left to do on it.
No.
It's just a matter of waiting for...
Well, I've done most of it, so I don't know what to about that.
I feel like I should be paying the invoice to you.
Well, yeah, feel free, I can send it. Who am I addressing it to?
Final bastard day.
Fast forward 2 days, it's now Friday, we was here Wednesday,
Yeah.
didn't get finished off, but we've come back today and it's finished.
It is finished.
So starting from the front going backwards,
Yeah.
the back main oil seal,
Yeah.
wasn't that,
No.
that's where the leak wasn't coming from.
No.
It was a oil pressure valve sensor thing, wasn't it?
Oil pressure relief valve apparently.
Same thing.
Yeah, it was that.
Mark knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he knows. It's a little thing about that big, that's where all the oil was pissing from. But we replaced the back main oil seal anyway, because it's good practice. The gearbox was off, it was there, ready to go, so that was replaced
As you can
anyway.
see, you can't see anything underneath the car anyway. Sacks, clutch and flywheel.
Yeah.
Don't know how it drives yet. Johnny's taking it out on a test drive.
So it's a catback system on it, so you've got your original cats in there, so it's not going to be silly loud,
Yeah.
but it'll still sound good.
Brakes.
The best bit.
VBT have hooked us up with some amazing brakes. How good does it look?
Oh, they look amazing, yeah, in the BMW blue with the M bit on,
Yeah,
on the
looks
front
good.
calipers and on the back calipers.
So it just pops the
Looks
car
really good.
now.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a bit dull.
Right, so
Pops it out.
have you got a shopping list? What else do we need to get for this car now?
Wheels. So I'm going to go for not CSL reps because everyone gets them, but I like a little take on them.
An
So they
iteration
like,
of them.
they
Like a more
new-
modern...
newer version.
Yeah.
Front grille and the side, the little.
So you're putting them back to silver, which
yeah.
we thought we'd never ever do on a car.
No, but it's all going back to silver.
Yeah.
I've got lowering springs next
Week with Dorenza.
10 mil is it? 10 mil low?
I don't know what they are. I've
Well,
no
whatever.
idea.
A little bit lower. It's
Yeah.
going to look good. With the new, I'll try and get the new wheels for then, and it'll look great.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody. Shaq, VBT, awesome. Forman Sam.
If you need anything doing, Performance M, give them a shout.
And
VBT,
for the brakes.
brakes, give them a shout. And Scorpion, if you need an exhaust, give them a shout. Thank you very much. We're having issues starting this car because the battery's knackered. So we have just double checked, because this is one thing that people asked last time.
Yeah.
Have you checked the alternator and the voltage?
It's 14 volts.
14 volts we're getting.
So that supposedly is good. So the battery, we're going to change it.
So I've ordered one, Eurocar parts, X-Side, so people can't slag off the name of it, because that's apparently a decent one.
Oh, top quality that.
Right, so are you ready to go now? You're going to stop messing about?
Yeah. Johnny has to bring it out though.
Go on then, Johnny boy. Well, it's reversing it in, that must be a good sign.
That means it's finished.
Yeah,
done.
completed it, mate. You happy with that, mate?
I am over the moon at that. The tone of that exhaust, very deep. Nice.
Yeah, it's much better than it was before.
I mean, still got the typical M3 rasp, and like, yeah, you can tell it's an M3 when it's on full throttle. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Cheers, Scorpion. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Patreon, Evil GT.
Podcast is running. You'll love it.
Yeah, you will. Bit of behind the scenes on there as well. £3 plus VAT a month.
Brilliant. See you later.
See ya.